Sean Combs, The Reckoning on Netflix. I wasn't going to watch this. This 50 Cent produced this. And I'm like, you've seen one documentary, you've seen them all. It's like tiresome, right? It was a little boring. I did learn some new things though. So it wasn't a waste of time. I already knew, I grew up with Tupac and Biggie and everybody. And I didn't realize, I knew they had a feud. I didn't know that it started because Tupac went to the recording studio, and when he was walking in, that's when he got shot the first time but survived, and so he blamed it on Diddy and Biggie. So I didn't realize that's what started the feud, and then that's when he came out with, you claim to be a player but I effed your wife. So he started doing those diss tracks. So that's interesting. I didn't realize Biggie and Tupac were really close before that, and they're saying Diddy was jealous, and that's where the nuance comes in. I feel like a lot of it's hearsay. We'll never really know. That was a long time ago. Who freaking knows the truth about who felt what or whatever? I don't know. Also, the clips they show of Diddy recently before the trial or during the trial or something, before he got arrested, all those clips, he paid someone to videotape him, and because he lost the case, he didn't pay the guy that videotaped it, and so the guy sold it to 50 Cent or to Netflix. They're saying that Netflix had it, and they brought in 50 Cent to be like the fall guy, to take the blame, because Netflix, doesn't want all the heat. So Netflix owned the footage, but they needed someone to come be like, okay, I'm behind this, which is 50 Cent. And that's interesting too. All I kept thinking though, every time you see Tupac, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I just feel really sad. I feel really sad that he was taken from us at such a young age. He was only 25, and he just felt, even though his lyrics could be tough or whatever in certain songs, like he was such a talent, and at least his songs were songs. Like they were stories. He was, today's rap kind of sucks, and it's very vulgar and disgusting, and like, it's not like commendable. Back then the rap was more soulful, like not shallow. It had meaning, and we miss that. And I feel like even when you heard him talk, he always tried to look at the positives in life. His messages were super positive, and he wanted good for the world. And it makes me sad, because I do feel we lost like a good soul in him, and it sucks. Do I think Diddy had anything to do with killing him and Biggie, which is what they're alluding to? I don't know. What the hell do I know? But I'm not like, oh, for sure, just because they're saying it. I think there's a lot of things people don't know, and I find it really hard to believe that he would be free. I don't care who you are. I mean, the police and the detective and FBI, they do their job. And even after they had proof, they would have arrested him. And I definitely don't think Diddy had that kind of power back then. He wasn't that big yet, and he was just starting out. I don't know, but also without the DNA and the cameras and everything, we didn't have a lot to go by. So yeah, a lot of stuff got swept under the rug, and people didn't know what was happening, so that was working on his side. I mean, and Biggie was his friend, so I don't know if he would do that, but again, who knows what happens behind the scenes. That guy that he was partners with and he started Bad Boy with, that he ran the whole company and gave him 25%, and then he says he threatened him to give back to 25%. Why the hell did he do that? That's insane. That's like, what are you, crazy? Did he have a gun to your head? Did he tie you up? Like, short of that, why the hell did you agree to that? That's crazy. That's crazy. And he never did anything about it. He kept working for the company. I mean, Diddy's a douche, but that's on you, bro. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, we make stupid decisions, and I get it. He felt pressure, and then, if he didn't give it up, he would be on the outs with him. But, and I know that's a difficult decision. Like, you get it. Like, you work at a place and you don't know what to do because whatever, life is so annoying. I get that part, but I don't get giving it up. Oh my God. And the part that he said, he called me into the office. I don't know if it was him or another guy. He's like, he called me into the office just to show me that somebody was like, a girl was going down on him, just to show him that. Like, ew, he's so disgusting. And I already knew Diddy was disgusting when he started posting online. When people start talking so much about I'm king, I'm God, and God's with me, and God's this, and God's that, that's when I know you've gone over to the dark side, and you're not okay. And I've said this for years. I'm born and raised in Miami, and I know I've been invited to Diddy parties, all that. I don't really care about shit like that, and I have no interest, but I hate people that act like that. I hate when they act like they're some part of exclusive club with God that, only they're in. That creeps me out, and that makes me know that you're not good, that there's something wrong with you and you're power hungry. So I've always known Diddy's garbage. And then Audrey O'Day's in it, and she's showing the email that he sent her, which is insane. I mean, even back then, if it's an email, it's in writing. So there's proof that he's harassing you. I mean, she could have sued him back then. But again, people don't want to deal with it. It's a lot of annoyance. And when you're dealing with someone powerful that's money, it's like that's a decision. And if you make that decision, it's going to be 10, 15 years of your life and you might regret it. So a lot of people just back away, which I get that. Also, 50 Cent posted on his Instagram, which is a crazy place to be because he has a sense of humor, but it's crazy. He posted that Diddy sent him funeral flowers. Was that a joke or did he actually send him flowers? I can't believe that Diddy would do that in the position he's in, but he posted that he sent him funeral flowers like he's going to do something to him. I've said this story on the podcast, but when they did the MTV Music Awards here in Miami, the one and only time because it was such a crap show, we had a club here and Suge Knight was in there and so was Kanye West. It was Kanye West's party and I was standing next to Serena Williams at the bar and a shot went off and everything went quiet and it felt like a stampede of all the cows coming towards you because Suge Knight got shot right next to me in that club at the Shore Club in Miami Beach. Like so crazy. I will never go to a crowded after party for MTV Music Awards or any type of thing like that because it was so scary and my friend was hyperventilating and I was so worried about her that I forgot about my own fear. So the documentary made me think of that, but the good old days, the good old days. I love that era of music though. It was awesome to hear the music. So the documentary is okay. It's well made, at least there is new information. At least, it's not the same boring crap. The assistant that worked for Diddy, that she says that he came and told her, let's go shoot someone, and saying that she was kidnapped. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people, it's like, I get when you're in a hard situation, but at the same time, why did you work for him for so long? Like, I don't know. I can't see myself ever going along with stupidity like that. And like watching him beat people up and you're just going to hang out and keep working there. Like, hell no. I don't care. I don't know. That I'll never understand. But all in all, I did learn some stuff. It was a good watch. So if you haven't seen it, I'd watch it.